the pettiest thing you've ever done to get back at someone? When I was in college, I had this roommate named Chris who thought the world revolved around him. He was constantly borrowing my stuff without asking, everything from my shampoo to my phone charger. But the last straw came when he started eating my food. One day, I opened the fridge to find my leftover lasagna, which I'd been looking forward to all day, completely gone. When I confronted him, he shrugged and said, "Sorry man, I was hungry. You can make more, right?" That night, as I stared at the empty lasagna container in the trash, I decided enough was enough. I wasn't just going to confront him, I was going to make sure he learned his lesson. The next day, I baked a pan of brownies, but instead of using sugar, I added a generous amount of salt and replaced the chocolate chips with crushed laxatives. I left the pan on the counter with a sticky note that said, "Enjoy, help yourself." It didn't take long for Chris to eat it. I watched from the living room as he strolled into the kitchen, grabbed a brownie, and took a big bite. He paused for a moment, frowned, and said, "These taste kinda weird, but whatever." He ended up eating 3. About an hour later, Chris disappeared into the bathroom, and that's when the real fun began. He spent the next 4 hours running back and forth between his room and the toilet, groaning loudly the entire time. When he finally came out, pale and sweaty, he stared at me and said, "What did you put in those brownies?" I just smiled and replied, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe ask someone who likes to take things without permission." From that day on, Chris never touched my food again.